WDJY 99.1 FM. I'm your host, DJ Larry Jones, Mr. Important, a.k.a. if you don't know me, you don't know anybody. Now, we have a very special guest on the line right now. From Little Women, Atlanta. Monie, how you doing?
I'm good. What's good?
Oh, man, you know what? You're a very busy woman, but we're going to get into that in a second.
Yes.
You know, I mean, you really have a lot going on. Now, you're on
but
one
I'm
of the...
trying. I have to brand myself, so I have to do what I got to do.
But you know what? You strike me as being a hustler even before you got into reality. You just look like you was just doing your thing. You know what I mean?
Yes, it was always in me to, I always want to go out and get it. Like, I don't want nothing given to me. Everything that I have, I work for it. And that way I can appreciate, it even better.
Right.
So, I'm always going to work because I have a child. I got to make sure he's good. Even though I'm married now, but I'm just saying he too is still my priority because I'm his mom. So.
Oh, yeah. How's married life treating you?
It's good. It's good, actually. Like, we always so busy. So, like, we don't really, we don't have time to get into it or whatever because we always, like, grinding or if he ain't at work, so it's always good.
Right.
But this is both our second marriage, so we kind of know what it is,
Yeah.
We kind of appreciate things the second time around instead of being so antsy about everything.
Right. Now, what was your life like prior to being on the reality show? Now, you're originally from Texas, right?
Houston, yes.
Houston, yeah.
I'm from Houston, yes. I worked at a call center. I was taking calls. I was working at a company. They're like AT&T, but they just do commercial accounts. So that's what I would do. They would call in and be like, I want to pay my bill, or they want to add lines, or the lines are down because it's flooding. So, yeah, I did all that.
Oh, wow. So what brought you to Atlanta?
The show.
So it was the show that got you there. Yep. Okay. I thought it was like, you decided to move there. Because originally, I'm from New York City. And I moved down this way to, better my life or whatever. But yeah, so it was the show that got you.
Yeah, because I had already met the girls. So in LA, we already had chopped it up, but we didn't know what they were gonna do with us. But me and Minnie, even when we met in LA, we still would be on the phone with each other, and she still would be close to the twins. I wasn't as close because they just had Minnie numbers, so they were, she would just be like the middle person. We would all communicate with her and talk to her, and then they decided that they'll go ahead and send us to Atlanta.
I'm a huge fan.
And that's how we all wanted.
I'm a huge fan. So what was the call like? When you got the call to be on the show, what was that like? Did you just like immediately jump on it? How was that? I always wanted to be on a reality show.
Oh, well, keep pushing. You should do one.
I don't want to do it.
For your life.
No, you know what? My life is pretty boring.
No, you say, well, you'll find something.
No, I'm gonna tell you something.
Gotta dig.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how you're gonna write me in this show in a minute. But yeah, so when you got that call, how was it when you got that call to be on the show?
Well, actually, I guess I will go with the first initial call when they hit me back with the, after I sent the email in with all my information. That was like, oh my goodness. But in between it, we would do so many Skypes in between. I kind of knew what was going on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that first initial call was like, wow. And then I was like, I just hope this is no gimmick, no game, because you never know. But it really hit when I went to LA. I was like, wow, this is real. Okay. And I was just, it's been real ever since.
And it absolutely changed your life because now you have first, let me tell you this. This is how I think I should be written into the show. Now, you're a married woman. I'm a married man, right? Mm-hmm. I think we should have some sort of nice, close friendship, and we go out to dinner or talk over or some business, right? My wife walks in, your husband walks in, and all hell just breaks loose. Perfect. How about that? How about that? Good storyline.
I was good. Good, Glenn. I just got I'm trying to build a brand right now.
But it's all innocent. It'll all be innocent. Bigger. But all hella break loose. How about that?
It is never going to be innocent. When you get everybody together, it's going to try. Yeah, you can attempt to be innocent, but it's going to end. It's always end crazy.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, now, your clothing line. You have a clothing line, right?
I'm coming out and I'm starting a clothing line and a Kindle line. So stay tuned. It's in the making. this is my baby, both projects. So I'm just taking it one step at a time so everything gets done right. But yes, it is in the making, and I just want everybody to stay tuned. My candle line, Licious.
Right.
It's like saying Bubblicious, but you take lit and you put shit because it's lit.
Oh, gotcha.
That's my candle line, and then Monie collection. That would be the clothing line. And it's not just for little people. My clothing line is, yes, it is going to be directed to people with small stature.
Right.
But whoever can fit in and they want to look, and it's like, because I said it's what it looks like Monie. So anybody that wants to look like Monie, feel that there's no discrimination with my clothing line. I want everybody to enjoy it. It's just that, like I said, it will be made for a person of a short stature. So when you put the things, if you want to put on a pair of the Monie collection pants and your average size, well, it's going to come, to a different length when you put them on it. So you may want that flooding look, So we're going to work that out. So that's been in the works. All I want everybody to know that my clothing line and my candles, everything that I do is for everybody. I want everybody
That's all right.
to have some money.
Right. Now, I read somewhere as well where you had a shoe line and a fragrance line, right?
No, I never. I used to have a publicist back in the day, and they were trying to push me all these different directions. I didn't understand what was going on. I had to put a stop to it. I was like, this person came in. But now, like I said, I'm with the right team, and they're taking me slowly. That's why I can't just like, here goes some garments. No. We're making sure because everything that come out will be mass produced.
Right.
Like we this is not a game. Like I'm following people in the right direction, but it's a lesson for me because it's people that will be in the game that will tell you dreams and tell you, they have all these big visions for you. But now with somebody that it's my vision, I was never worried about anything saying, the clothing line, but I was never into coming out with a fragrance line. That was that person's doing, but I've learned. So now everything's being done my way. So I'm just excited to, what the future holds, and I want everybody to check it out. Just stay tuned. Follow me on my social media.
Now, if you're just tuning in,
Facebook, Twitter.
If you're just tuning in, we're talking to Monie from Little Women Atlanta. Now, okay, I know you have to go. I know you actually doing your thing over there, so I'm not going to hold you up. Yes. Now, before you go, what advice would you give to someone trying to start a business or just trying to be successful at anything? What advice would you give them?
My advice is to, whatever you do, make sure it's something that you want to do. Don't do something that somebody else they like, and you just want to be part of it. Make sure it's a passion, that something, a dream, or something that you really want to do, because you're going to have to put 100% into wherever it is. So you can be prosperous for whatever it is. But one thing I've learned, when it's, you're trying to do stuff what other people do, you don't give it your all because the passion is not there. You're just going with the flow. So just make sure whatever you want to do, just make sure you have passion behind it. And when you have passion is like your power. That's going to push you to get wherever you need to be.
Right. Well, I truly thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. I really thank you for calling.
All right, well, I appreciate it.
And don't be a stranger.
Thank you, Mr. Larry.
Yeah. No, it's Mr. Important, a.k.a. if you don't know me, you don't know anybody. How about that?
Okay. Yes, I like that.
No, don't be a stranger. I mean, just feel free to call anytime, and whatever you got to promote and what you want to say, we'll put you on blast, all right?
I really appreciate it. Okay, well, hopefully we can link up in the near future, you know what I'm saying, with any charity work, we'll be talking.
Yeah.
But thank you so much.
Definitely.
I really appreciate
You know what?
it.
You got to invite me to some of your stuff that whatever you have going on out there. I want to be a part of that. So just keep this number locked in.
My got you. My management team already got you locked in.
Oh, yeah. You know what? You made it whenever you have people. And you have people. I don't have any people. If you want to get in touch with me, you got to call my mom.
You do. You are so funny, Mr. Radio Man. Okay.
Thanks for calling in, and I'll be in touch, all right?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Lock into the Power Hour Every Friday night at 5 p.m. with DJ Larry Jones and Miss Tempest playing your favorite old school hip hop and R&B.